Karunji, Principal Quality Assurance Officer, Kawari. But at the same time as you, I'm the lead person. No, not the lead person. I'm they have called me PI, but this was overall coordinator of this project. Of course, you can't be an overall coordinator when you are not a Haqaaf ambassador. So we are called Haqaaf ambassadors. And then out of the Haqaaf ambassadors who participated in Uganda, I was the lead person as far as this project is concerned. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Kampoli Hotels in Mukono and to Haqaaf 3 Workshop 2. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this place, and it is my pleasure also to tell you that this is our last activity. So I want to thank you very much for participating in this dissemination project. I want to thank the participants, both the self-sponsored and the DAD-sponsored. Thank you very much. We started this journey together, and now it is coming to an end. We can't take this for granted. We know many people start and they don't finish, but for us to finish and come to the end of this project, we really want to thank God for that. We want to thank God for the institutions that have supported us, especially for the self-sponsored staff, for the self-sponsored participants. We want to thank the institutions that have paid the sponsorship, that have given you transport to come and be with us in this workshop. I want to request you to clap for our institutions. I want to thank the stakeholders, because I know that in your respective personal action plans, you involved other people, you involved stakeholders. So all those stakeholders who helped you or who participated in completing our projects, we are really very, very grateful, and we thank them so much, so much, so much. We want to thank the mentors, the facilitators, who helped us as far as our progress is concerned. We want to thank National Council. We want to thank Inter-University Council, because this project would not be here if the Inter-University Council did not participate or help us. If you see these symbols, if you see them, all those are our mentors, they are our funders, so we really want to thank them very much. And in this, I want to thank Professor Noah. It is Professor Noah who helped us, especially for us who participated in this training. He's the one who sent us, he's the one who requested us to participate, to apply for it. And I want to thank Dr. Uma. Dr. Uma helped us when we were doing the online presentations. He guided the participants. We are very grateful as the implementers of this project. We want to thank the Haqaaf, especially the Haqaaf executive, because as you are seeing, all the monies were going through the Haqaaf executive, the Haqaaf account. If the executive would say there is no money, and if they would say there is no money, then there would be we wouldn't have held this workshop. And even the project would not have taken place. So we used Haqaaf as an institution, and they have really helped us in implementing this project. Kindly let us continue in popularizing the African standards and guidelines in our institutions. I know we have worked on only one standard, but there is a lot. If you still remember, we had about 11 or 12 standards in the SGHUA. Kindly let us use them. Let us popularize them in our universities. Let us not stop with this project, because the aim is to make sure that these standards are practiced and they are used in our universities. For the purposes of this project, each participant handled 1 or 2 standards, so we are supposed to give reports. The other time on online, we did the progress. Some of you have not completed the project, but now we expect that you completed the project and you're telling us the outcome of the project. So we pray that at the end of your presentation, you'll be in position to give us the final report. And that final report is supposed to be in Word document so that we use it to finalize our report that is supposed to be submitted to that by the end of this month. So kindly, we hope both online people and participants who are here, we kindly request that at the end of this workshop, before you go, you give our admin the final report. Lastly but not least, I want to thank the implementation team composed of Haqaaf ambassadors. In this project, we are 6, 3 from external and 3 from internal. And I want to ask them to stand up for recognition. And I want to request participants kindly clap for the Haqaaf ambassadors. That is Mr. Rugumayo Brian, Professor Sarah, Dr. Ouma. So the 3 of us, we are the internal. Then Dr. Ouma with his friends, Dr. David and Dr. Justin, maybe they are coming. Those are the Haqaaf ambassadors behind this project. Kindly clap for them once again. Thank you very much. Thank you for the sleepless nights. I remember very well, we would say that the meeting is going to begin at 8 and end at around 10, but there's a night when we ended at midnight. So you people, you are seeing this, but I want to tell you, we put in our time, we put in our energy. So I'm requesting that next time, when the call comes in for Haqaaf, because it seems it is an initiative which is continuous. There was Haqaaf 1, there was Haqaaf 2, and now for us we are Haqaaf 3, and therefore the Haqaaf is what? Is coming. And one thing about quality assurance, there is no family planning. So kindly when that initiative comes in, kindly apply and participate. I want to thank the administrator of this project. Florence, kindly stand up, and I want to request all of us to clap for her. Florence is a talented lady. Thank you very much for using your talent to make this workshop and this project a success. I want to thank the technical person. We are in digital era. You can't do these things without someone technical, especially in this era of digital. Henry Maserika, we really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Sometimes we could even tell him to do something when the deadline is today, and we say the deadline is today, kindly do it, and you do it very well. Thank you very much. And already thanked National Council. National Council, we are very, very grateful. Kindly send our appreciation to the EP. She has been there for us. Whenever we write to her, she will respond. Then last, I want to thank Professor Mawa once again. Professor Mawa, thank you very much. We are very grateful for that very good work you started in Uganda. This is his, what should I call it? Is he your child or maybe your child? Haqaaf, we know, the founder president, is the founder president of IACAN, is the founder president of quality assurance in Uganda and even in the region. We are very grateful. I wish you a blessed workshop, and I pray that God will help us go through it. May God bless you. Over to you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to make a few remarks as we officially open our second workshop of Haqaaf 3 project in Uganda. I'm privileged to be here always to join the family of the Haqaaf as you undertake a number of quality assurance activities. Today I decided to take a complete leave from office for the next 2 days. I said this workshop I must be fully here and feel as a family member. The first workshop I was a little bit engaged and moving up and down. I didn't stay long with you. This time you can be so I will be here throughout the 2 days. I would like to express our sincere gratitude for the Haqaaf project team in Uganda for organizing our second workshop. We should have held this workshop earlier, but we know that the election period kind of altered our programs. Our online schedule was moved forward because of the internet blackout in Uganda, as you are all aware, and so everything was moved forward. But I'm glad that the organizing team made sure that we have our second workshop held before the end of this month of March. The Haqaaf initiative is an initiative that is Africa-wide, is continental. The harmonization of African quality assurance and accreditation systems in Africa, and it has a number of activities. One of the key activities of this initiative is the quality assurance training, both for internal quality assurance and external quality assurance. A number of national councils and commissions across Africa have been involved in the training process on their side, and a number of quality assurance directors, officers have also been trained across Africa. I am glad to be part of that major initiative and part of the training at the continental level. And I'm glad that Uganda was very active in the training process. That's why we have this team of ambassadors. Please stand up again. Let's recognize your efforts. These are our ambassadors, the 4 here, but we have more. We have Betty, who was also trained in the earlier phase of the Haqaaf 2. We are pleased that whenever these calls are announced and we share these calls, we always receive a response from Uganda. And I want to congratulate you all for being very active and looking forward to many of these initiatives. Apart from the quality assurance training, we also have other initiatives under the Haqaaf. We have what we call the institutional assessment for national councils and commissions. The national councils and commissions for higher education are currently undergoing institutional assessment, both self-assessment and also external assessment. So this has been a question that has been raised many times. Who accredits the accreditor? Who assesses the assessor? And now I can confirm to you that the national councils and commissions are also subject to assessment. They are doing their own internal assessment, and they are also having external people coming to review their institution. We are looking forward to the National Council participating in this particular process, especially in the next phase of the process. We also have other initiatives under the Haqaaf. We have the credit accumulation and transfer system. This is already due. In the next few months, you will receive a call. And I think some universities, about 10 universities in Uganda already have been nominated by the National Council to participate in the credit accumulation and transfer system. We have agreed that we want to entrench this within the regional quality assurance system so that we may expand beyond the 10 institutions to include other institutions in East Africa to participate in this particular process. To pilot the transfer of the mobility of students with the credit from one institution to another, and particularly from one country to the other. So the Haqaaf initiative certainly is a very major initiative, and there are so many things going on within the region, and we know that many of these will benefit us to enhance our own internal quality assurance system, as well as our national and regional quality assurance systems. At the regional level, the Inter-University Council for East Africa continues to commit in its quality assurance initiative. As many of you are aware, we issued a call for quality assurance training, cohort 7, and we have received quite a number of nominations across the region. I must say that this time not many from Uganda. I wondered why. Not many institutions from Uganda nominated. I know Kabbalah is nominated. I'm not sure if UMU nominated, St. Lawrence, KIU, Cavendish, have you nominated? UCU, have you nominated? I know Nkumba has nominated. So I was scanning through the list and I was saying, what has happened? I was asking myself, what has suddenly happened? Why the low response from Ugandan institutions? Kenya, as always, has sent quite a number of participants. It's always leading many of our calls, and many quality assurance officers from institutions in Kenya will be participating in this process. We made this time a little bit more open to more people because we want to start with a very intensive online, and we will have more people also in the physical training process that is going to be run in May. Let me return now to Haqaaf. Allow me to say that I am privileged that Haqaaf continues to grow each time we have these kind of activities. And each time we meet, we have new people coming in. Let me ask anyone who is joining Haqaaf for the first time to stand up. Let's give a warm welcome. We have always said that the Ugandan University's Quality Assurance Forum is open, and is open to everyone who is engaged in quality assurance in higher education institutions. We have said that we have no family planning deliberately because each time we can always have new members join in and be able to join the movement, be mentored, and participate actively in all our activities. I am proud to say that next month, on the 10th of April, Haqaaf will be celebrating 16 years. 16 years. Most of you are parents, you know a 16-year-old, he's already a mature person, many times taking decisions, many times acting independently. And I'm glad that 16 years we have grown from strength to strength. I hope the Haqaaf executive will organize for us a cake to celebrate and enjoy, even if it is a virtual cake. The birth of Haqaaf has been as a result of the need for us to work together, to support one another, to benchmark from each other's practices. And I'm glad that as part of this training, we are going to have benchmarking activity thanks to the Uganda Christian University that is going to host us tomorrow and undertake a benchmarking exercise. I want to say that for the last 16 years, Haqaaf has run more than 5 projects. One of our first initial project was in 2012, where we held our first major training at the International University of East Africa, Tanzania, where DAD supported us with initial grant of I think 2,000 euros, about 2,000 euros, to fly in Mama Ina, to join the team of trainers, and to facilitate. I remember we had a very nice dinner together and celebrated together. In 2014, we won our second major project. That is the National Multiplication Training Project under the DIAS, the Dialogue for Higher Education Initiative, under the DAT, the German Academic Exchange Services. That was one of our major projects that we won, and we had a major training. Some of you remember Sanctum, eh?
Yes.
Sanctum synonymous with the QA trainings. Our second major QA project was also won in 2016, again under the DS program. 2021 we won another. The Haqaaf 2, we won our first project under the Haqaaf, and now this Haqaaf 3, again we won our project. And I want to thank everyone who has actively participated in writing these proposals, in bringing resources to Haqaaf to be able to undertake this kind of trainings. I want to thank particularly the Haqaaf Team 3 for the initiative to write the project with the support of the Haqaaf 2 team. Dr. Uma was in the Haqaaf 2, supported the Haqaaf 3 team to write this project and win these grants to enable us to meet again and continue to build our capacity. There are many more opportunities that are out there. And as Haqaaf members, I would like to call upon us to be open and always ready to receive information and to engage in these particular kinds of activities. I am here, as I said, for the next 2 days. I do know that Haqaaf is going to have its next election, and you are the people to lead Haqaaf. You are the ones. And as you may recall, for the past 16 years, we have had elections that are very democratic, that are very smooth, that are very cordial, with a lot of consensus. No contestations, no appeals, no what. As we interact here, I would like to urge you to reflect on who is going to lead you in the next Haqaaf team. I would like you to identify your own leaders. And for those who want to serve, because Haqaaf is service, please do feel free to express your interest that you wish to serve this institution and help it to grow. Many of you are talented. Many of you have a lot of competencies. Many of you have a lot of networks. Please join the Haqaaf team and support the Haqaaf family to grow strong and strong. So no campaigns, no open flyers, but we know each other. It's a family. We consult each other. We agree, we build consensus, and we move forward. Are we together? Should I expect more people this time contesting?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me take this final opportunity to thank everyone who has made it to this workshop. I want to thank the National Council for Higher Education for giving the national leadership in QA capacity building, in QA trainings. In QA trainings and in sharing the national standards and guidelines that enhance our quality assurance process. Join me to thank the National Council. Dr. Uma, please convey our sincere gratitude to the Executive Director of National Council, Professor Mary Haqaaf, who is very keen on quality assurance matters, who is very keen in championing quality assurance in our country and in our region. She has been the regional chairperson for the quality assurance agencies in the region. And I could see her passion, I could see her drive. And so it's good to have leaders such as her who are passionate about what we are doing and who are supportive of what we are doing. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Haqaaf ambassadors again for your effort, for your dedication, for your time, in preparing this project, in submitting. As I mentioned in our first workshop, this project was rated one of the best in Africa, because it was a continental project competition. So this was one of the very best of the projects that was selected, and I'm glad that you have consistently maintained to the activities of the project, and this being the last workshop, I want to believe that after this you will submit a very comprehensive report, both financial, activity report, and the outcome of the project that the individual institutions have undertaken. It is these efforts that will enable us to win more grants in the future. If we don't implement our projects well, we will always have a problem when we apply for future projects, because these agencies know each other. These organizations share information. So a successful project will always lead to another successful project to come. I'm looking forward to the next initiative, and I'm always open to share information that come our way, to share with you, to be able to apply and participate. So thank you once more for the work. I want to thank the facilitators of this training who have given their time to mentor, to guide, and to support the training process. I want to, in a special way, thank Uganda Christian University for accepting to host this team tomorrow during the benchmarking exercise. This is not a mean support. Haqaaf, when we started with the principle of rotational visits. And the main reason of rotational visits was to really benchmark from one another, to learn experiences from each institution. And for those of you who were there in 2012, 2013, 2014, 16, 17, up to 2020 when COVID came in, you may recall that we have been moving from one institution to another, learning from one another. And this has certainly enhanced our capacity to do better and to do more. We have not only done benchmarking in Uganda, we have also made efforts to benchmark outside Uganda. We have made visits to Kenya and visited 10 universities in Kenya, benchmarked with the Kenyan institutions. As Haqaaf, I'm saying as Haqaaf, we went as a family to Kenya. I am looking forward to the next visit, next benchmarking to another country, maybe to Rwanda, maybe to Tanzania, so that we learn across the region what other institutions are doing, and we can always enhance our quality in such kinds of visits. With these remarks, I want to wish you all the best in this particular workshop, and may God bless you abundantly. May Haqaaf live longer, and longer beyond our lifetime.